Hello, everyone. We have some super exciting news that we want to tell you about today. So, about a month ago, we received word that we have a very, very generous donation from Mr. Howard Minash to build an expansion to our current school.
Right. So, to elaborate, it was about a month ago, and Mr. Minash called the school and let us know that he loves the school, he believes in our mission, and he's consistently been impressed with the children and the families he encounters in the community that he knows attend or have attended Bishop Marshall School. And since his focus really is about making the community a better place, and we've all seen evidence of that. Anytime you drive through Morrisville, you can lay eyes on something that Mr. Minash has done or contributed to. And this, he feels, is part of making Morrisville better. And he wants to help us get children into our school as soon as possible. And right now, we're a little limited.
Right. So right now, our current pre-K can only have a maximum of 10 children due to state regulations. And even that is pushing it. Really, a reasonable number in our current pre-K room is 7 or 8 to have a good, solid educational foundation there. But our numbers for admissions inquiries are coming in fast, and many people are asking about pre-K. I have people asking for pre-K for next year. So we really need to start expanding in our early childhood area so that we can really start building that solid foundation that Mr. Minash is really noticing. So we are building an early childhood expansion project. We will be located at the end of our current building where 3rd and 4th grade is. You can kind of see the plans behind us. It is going to be attached to the school, which is another amazing thing. Mr. Minash will be graciously providing services to sprinkler the whole entire building.
Even this building that we're in now, so the whole thing.
The whole thing, which allows us for future expansion, which is amazing. So the new project will include 2 pre-K rooms that will allow us for our current pre-K, but also in the near future to do a pre-K 1 program that will be open to 3 and 4-year-olds, leading into our current pre-K program and hopefully into our kindergarten. The expansion project will also have room for a multi-purpose room, a 1,500 square foot multi-purpose room for our after-school program, because right now our after-school program is crunched and operating in our 7th grade room, and they need space too, and this will allow for them to have some space.
And I think one of the really cool things is knowing that kids have been in school all day, they've been working, they've been learning, they've been doing everything they need to do. They really do need better space. And we really noticed the crunch this winter, and actually we notice it every winter, that the multi-purpose room is being used almost every day after school. Basketball, karate, tumblers, indoor soccer, it's booked. And so right now, the after-school kiddos who really need to kind of have that opportunity to unwind, unleash, run around. They really don't have that opportunity, especially when the weather is really, really cold or it's raining. And so this will allow those kids a guaranteed space to really just have their own space. Right now, Mr. Kasparian's super generous. He's working in there every day after school. The after-school program's in there. He's able to stay focused, and
everyone's being really flexible.
Absolutely.
And they can do it what they can. And this is allowing really for us to expand and become even better. We're always looking to improve. And so right now, plans are already underway. So Kevin Amiot, Mr. Minash's project manager, has already been working with us. A shout out to Greg Paz with Silver Ridge Designs, who is already doing our architectural plans. So plans are in place. Permit process is already going.
Gary Nolan is taking care of our site work.
Press release has been sent to our local community newspapers. That should be going out to our community next week. And we're going to start telling our kids tomorrow during assembly. So we wanted to tell you, our families, our community, our Facebook world, and let you know. It's also going to be in Friday Notes that will be coming out later today. We are so excited about this project.
It's really, this is a dream completely realized, and it was such an amazing surprise, but also a real vote of confidence for the work that we're doing here and the amazing children that make it possible. Because without you, our families, we wouldn't need to grow. We wouldn't need to get bigger. And so it's incredibly exciting to be moving into the second phase of the school. We're now 21 years old, and we're outgrowing our current space. And that's a great problem to have, but not when you don't have the money or the resources to be able to address it. And right now, Mr. Minash is making that possible. And so this space is just over, a cumulative space, just over 5,000 square feet. And so a couple of the other things in this space, along with the 2 pre-K rooms and the large multi-purpose room space, will be a small kitchen that can be used for projects, cooking projects.
Baking apple pies in the fall with the kiddos.
Absolutely. And there will also be plenty of storage space, but also a teacher's room. That's something that the school hasn't had for about 12 years. My first charge when I became principal was I actually moved the pre-K program from Holy Cross, the Crosby Center, over here, which meant I had to sort of take over the teacher's room and turn that into the pre-K room. And so now our teachers will actually have a little bit of space to be able to have a quiet lunch, have a meeting,
Drink a cup of coffee.
Exactly, and that's something that they haven't had. And so I'm really excited about that, but really I think Jen and I and all the faculty and staff, I think what we're most grateful for is for Mr. Minash believing in our school and giving us the opportunity to grow so that we can serve more families here in Lamoille County, because there is a need, and we're really excited to be able to fulfill that.
Yeah. So thank you to all of you for your help and your support as we go through this next phase. We will most certainly keep you on the loop as the project unfolds, as to when permits have been approved and when ground is going to be broken. Our project manager really hopes for June 1st, and we would really are hoping to have an opening for this fall. So thank you to all of you, and a very, very special thank you to Mr. Howard Minash. So join us in celebrating our big news, and we hope to hear from you.
And we'll see you at the fish fry
Tomorrow night.